What's going on? It's Sunday. Got Mickey eyes here. So my video is going to be about Reptile Expos and my thoughts about Reptile Expos. So I'm going to put a link in the video that's for Let's Go Herping. It's his page and he has some fantastic points, although, you know, mine's a little bit different in some areas. I'm trying to find a place to set this on. Hey, oh, hold on guys. What up, Red? Or Beavis? I was just talking to Red. But yeah, so I think I've had good experiences at them. Now, the care of some of the animals, some look like, I mean, you don't even know where some of these people got these animals. Not everyone there breeds them. I would say I noticed these two tegus, and they're pretty big size to be selling at an expo. I'm used to like hatchlings or, you know, but the person, he even know where they came from. So it's not like he knew, someone just gave them to him to sell probably. I think they were wild caught just because one of them had their, now they'll drop their tails, but I mean, that's more common in like little, tiny little, he's so cute. Like hatchlings get a little nervous and all that, but I think for the size of them, it's kind of odd. And when you go, mites, and if anyone's watching this, okay, just assume there's mites somewhere in there. Someone's animal, and out of all these thousands and thousands of animals, probably has mites. And every time you're handling a snake, these people all want to hold them, because I don't hold any of them when I go, but everyone's holding a snake, and then they're going to go down there and touch another. I mean, they'll get in your clothes, your hands. Sometimes, you know, if they're not fully that big yet, you probably won't even see it in your hand. Then you're gonna touch someone else's snake. You have to treat their whole collection. Or someone gets home and they might spread it to theirs, you know. So I'm just kind of like, just assume they're all funky, you know. And you know, hand sanitizer. I mean, I don't think that's a whole nother video. I don't think hand sanitizer in general. I mean, it's better than not washing your hands, but I don't think it's what, you know, the bee's knees. But one thing I like, I've met some cool people at expos, because you know, being into reptiles, there's a whole group of people that are real passionate about it. Most of my friends are into cats and dogs, which, hey, I like cats and dogs, don't get me wrong, but it's just, you know, you're definitely an outcast, especially chicks, you know. And hey, my little stinky winks. And Aiden's here too, I just got him, so. How high, is this too high? 'Cause I'm pretty tall, let's see here. You cannot see me, okay. Well, anyway, so one perk, you know, I think my friend Garcia, I think he's on YouTube, I don't know. He's cool, so, you know, usually I met another metalhead friend, you know, met a couple people. And research, what I do is, when I get my snakes, other than a reputable, like a pet shop, I like DFW Reptarium, you know, a lot of the animals there, he actually breeds. But the expos, you know, I'll just kind of chit chat and make friends with some of the vendors, you know, and I go, you research them, you go to their website and, hey, and you go, you know, just get a good feeling. Okay, cool, I'll order from them. I've never bought an animal at an expo. Now another perk is, you know, stocking up your supplies. And that's kind of a hit or miss too. I have seen stuff, like, it's pretty bad when PetSmart's cheaper. Some people get a little greedy. They get a really cheap deal. Somehow they have all this stuff in bulk and then they're trying to hike up the prices. Now ReptiChip, that has been the same. The last two places I've seen it at has been comparable. It's been the same. And then here's where I don't really always agree with people. I just think some people charge too much for certain animals. And especially if they didn't even actually breed them themselves. And so it's kind of, that's why I don't really buy anything. You know, you just kind of look at it, do your research. I know Morph Market is pretty good at comparing how much a certain morph or breed goes for. But I think some people get crazy, or, you know, it's just like going you know, I've mentioned this before. You go on the Craigslist and these people are getting crazy, or even some of the groups I'm on, the amount of money they're asking for an animal, you know, not only, it's not even a hatchling, but it's like, just get crazy. And and in his video, Alex's video on Let's Go Herping, or Emerald Scales, just Google it, read his video, his recent video, posted today, or was it posted yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. These convicts, some of which have probably been busted for animal neglect or something. Somehow they're still selling reptiles. I will say I do notice it's a lot. I've met some shady people. I've seen their pages, like, and you know, I've gotten their contact info. I've met people, and they seem like just really little troublemakers. I'm like, I mean, how they always have so many damn animals. They're constantly selling them. Oh, they need to rehome. Like, so it's like they're hoarding animals just for like a profit. I just think it's so cruel. I mean, like, are people, they want to trade animals. I don't like that. I think it's best just to spend the money and go buy an animal versus, you know, I'll trade you my gecko for the snake. And it's like, you know, that's just stressing the animal out. Don't pass them around. You know, like you're trading a pair of clothes. I mean, it's just, those people you stay away from, those animals are probably in bad shape. You just, some stuff you can't see just right immediately. I just don't play with that. My little stinky. Yeah. He's so cool. I'm about to feed a Beavis, oh my God. It's like, you know, you call your friends your pet's name by accident. But yeah, actually I'm about to feed Beavis a mouse here. So I'll obviously have to put, you know, Mickey Eyes here up for a little bit. Let Aiden hang out with him. But yeah, so expos, I mean, they're great. I mean, I have good experiences overall. I mean, I give them like an 8 out of 10. But you'll see some stuff, you're just like, if you think some of the vendors are kind of weird, I just look up, they have business cards, some of them. If they don't have crap, don't even buy anything for sure from them. You gotta be, like, he had a good point too. Like, some people just take cash only. If you have PayPal, you always get a damn refund. Some of these people, you have no contact information. Again, how to get a hold of them if your pet's all jacked up or dies. Like, in the pet store I go to, like, you know, when I got like Beavis, or I got Leonard, Aiden's tortoise. No, I got Boris from there. Yeah, he was a bigger guy. I got Boris. If you have like, they give you a 15-day, like kind of like a return. You know, something's happened, they're effed up, or they just die. I mean, you know, because sometimes, you know, some animals just don't make it. It just doesn't matter. You have your husband, you're on point. These things happen. But you go into Expo, well, you just throw your money in the trash. Especially if you're spending, you want $300 for an animal, you have $400. Hell, even $200. You better have some sort of way to contact them. Okay, so just use your head, because it's always been something I've been thinking about, and I've seen like yeah. No, iguanas are kind of weird. I know when they're hatchlings, even Nikki, like after they take a crap, you know, they can look a little skinnier than what they really are. You know, I mean, the once they feed, you know, boom, he plumps up again. So sometimes you can't. It's kind of hard for me to tell. Not always. Sometimes they just straight up look jacked. Hey. Yeah, that's a spider gene happening right there, but well, he's a banana spider Mojave pastel. He's a little bit of everything, but he's kind of Diva was like yesterday, just all right, that's comfortable, just hang your head. Oh, my little baby. But anyway, yeah, so, and like me, I've hit it off. I've met through some groups, and again, I researched the groups and make sure people are legit. I met two cool, I stay in touch with Jimmy's owner. She's badass, you know. That's who I got Jimmy from, Pagan Python. She's super cool, and she knew her crap. She's very well schooled in it, and so a lot of her stuff, you know, matched up everything I've researched. So I mean, you just, you know, don't be, like I said, don't be lazy. If you want pets or animals, don't be lazy. Hey, little stink pot, you're just all right. You just like to dig your head. All right, hey, you know you're happy. So that's kind of my little take on it. So expos, I just feel like, yeah, I don't handle all these animals. I think I pet one, a tegu, and the guy was super cool. I just think he, you know, some people, you know, they just some people sell animals for someone else. I mean, he could tell, and he was pretty honest about what he thought. I mean, he even told me, this one guy was at the expo, he was honest, like, I don't know if they're wild caught, I don't know if they're captive. You know, someone tried to rehome them to him, and some people do, you know, so he's straight up honest about it, and I'm totally okay with that, you know. I mean, you want the animals to end up somewhere safe, if anything. I mean, that's totally cool, you know, but, yeah, oh, my little baby. I just had a great weekend just chilling with these guys, I'm telling you. But yeah, so that's kind of how I feel about the expos. Let me tell you, you make some cool friends, because, you know, we're characters, you know, reptile owners, so it's really fun. Just use your head, do research. I think people overcharge for a lot of stuff anyway. That's not me being a tight ass. I mean, like I always say, like the animal itself, I mean, the money goes into the setup. Sometimes animals just, unless it's a weird, like a real exotic morph. I mean, I understand morphs for sure, but some stuff, I just couldn't believe how much people are asking. Because then like 3 tables over, you know, it's just research the company. Yeah, that's all I can really suggest if you're that worried. And it is kind of disheartening to see that some of those little deli tubs that they keep the snakes in. Some people like on Emerald Scales, they pack their stuff up every night and they keep them back in their normal enclosures. Or have them. You know, some people are traveling and they have like, you know, they're staying in a hotel. They don't have like a billion lives, but I think they should just morally carry something. You know, now you're selling 1,000 snakes. I mean, I get it. Most of the expos I have been to have been like just the weekend ones, like Saturday and Sunday. I haven't seen, I don't know if it's because of the COVID, so I haven't been to any outside of the coronavirus where it's like 5 days because people have jobs, like no one's going to be able to go to that. But I don't even know, man. I think it's kind of mean. Like, okay, let them stretch out. And I like the ones that, like, they don't make people, like, I mean, I don't know. At least wash your hands after you handle one snake. Don't sit there and just keep handling them and go, yeah, but it just always wash your hands. That's all I gotta say. Mites are just a pain in the ass. You could wipe out, not like the severity of it. There's a way you could treat them, but who wants to mess with all that, you know? But, yeah. Hey, Beavis. Oh, you see the snake here? No. Yeah? Oh, yeah. I got a surprise for you and a little, look at him. I'm not feeding you the snake. Hell, he might eat. Yeah, Beavis couldn't eat Beavis right now. Jimmy could probably eat Beavis. I don't know. I'm not that wanting that to happen. I'm just like, look at our little pooch. He's so awesome. I'm so glad I got Aiden today. That's the most exciting thing. He called me this morning. But yeah, that was my brief little, you know, especially price. Everyone treats you like, just because you're concerned about a price doesn't mean you can't afford something. It's use your head. I mean, if you can get if it's a legit place, the quality's good, but you can get a better deal, there's nothing wrong with that. I do think people be overcharging for some stuff, especially in those groups I'm on. I'm like, you want $500 for just one snake? I mean, especially if you already have the setup, you don't need an enclosure, they'll still hike it up. I mean, there's this one guy I kind of talked to. He's cool, but I'm like, you know, like, if you're rehoming it, to me, it sounds like you're more concerned with it being in a good home. So, but they're all about that money. So I'm like, look, you can take care of it. What are you going to do if no one else wants to spend that much money? You just neglect it until someone buys it? I mean, that's kind of how I feel. Maybe you don't have to agree with me. It's cool. But let's go get let's see here and check this time. Oh, he's to smell that mouse, but well, it's in the kitchen. I have it soaking thawing out. But how much time we got? How much minutes we got? About a minute. Hold on. Hey, you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, guys.
Want to hold? I'm about to feed Beavis.
Oh.
Can be careful. Gentle. Watch my bracelet. There you go. It's your buddy. He's like, what's up, guy? Oh, yeah. So he has spider. I mean, I think I might see once a bloom in a little bit of a while, but here's my take on spiders. I'm like, dude, they're keeping their food down, they're eating, they're cool, they're thriving. It's okay, but I think it is kind of cruel. If one of them has like a severe, real jacked up movement. I mean, they're not living a good life. I mean, it might be if they can't eat or anything. It's all about that. If they just cannot eat or so like crippled, and I think it's kind of cruel to keep that morph. I mean, just euthanize. That's just what I think. I mean, I think some are fine. It just depends on the severity of it. So I'm pretty in the middle when it comes to spiders. I mean, spider morphs, but he's badass, and you know, he moves around like normal. All right, Beavis, it's almost that time, boo. You gonna eat for the camera? Oh, it's ready. Hold on, Beavis. Oh, he was so social yesterday, guys. He was sitting on my head and just hanging out with me. Then he just wanted to come out again, and woo. Timer off. All right. Yeah, stay in there, and I don't want you to get bit because I smell like mouse, okay? Excuse me. Of course, I forget the tongs. I mean, he likes the rodents. I mean, that's what they feed them, and he's well, I fed him eggs too. So I mean, he ain't digging the dog food right now. I know a lot of them eat this is organic stuff, and like everyone who feeds their take use that, okay? And they do. Yo. What's that?
The app TikTok is for you.
No TikTok. Because I said so. I will delete it. Woo. So I soak in the water, so you know, Beavis can get some more water. And I don't know what it is about lizards. You mist it down, there's water bowls, and you have water on their substrate. my leaves, and they just don't freaking drink the water. And they look at me like, spray my mouth. I'm like, I'm gonna get like a little syringe. Yeah, but Nikki, I can tell he's hydrated though. He's peeing good. All right, Beav. I got you a surprise. All right. It's my boy. They're all my boys. Oh, yeah. Oh, ready, guys? Watch, ready. Oh, yeah. You do it the hard way. I gave it to him head first. Told me I had to clean all the guts off that damn hide. That's nasty. Ugh. Oh, dude. That's right, boy. Yeah. Oh. Makes me want to gag to see that tail sticking out of its mouth. I hope you guys got that. All right, good job, Beav. Who's my boy? Yeah. Boy, you got enough? Dad, do you need another? You still hungry? Huh? Who's that big boy? Yeah. Wanna go bask and let that digest? I'll get you some crickets. To me, that's huge for his size. I wish I'd feed him too. Let me know in the comments. Oh, look at my baby. Oh God. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my short little video. Yeah, like I always say, like and subscribe, push the bell for notifications. I will continue to go to most Reptile Expos. You know, and I'm not originally from out here too, and I need to make some more, I mean, I got friends and stuff. You want to go, you know, I want to get good people too. I'm really, they're like heavily into it like I am. Just, they have a passion for the reptiles and stuff, you know. I don't want to bore anybody, you know. That's just cool. And yeah, just do your research on these companies and keep your eye out. If you think it looks weird, just, that's just the nature of the beast. It's so hard to regulate that stuff. So there's going to be some bad seed that, damn, that's pretty loud. Sorry guys. Camera. You gotta jump all hard off your basketball. Oh, he scared the shit out of me. Okay. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video and enjoy your life. Have a good Sunday, fun day, and I'll make another video this week. Thanks.